सदाशिव समारंभां शंकराचार्य मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां तपोभिः क्षीणपापानां शान्तानां वीतरागिणां मुमुक्षूणाम् अपेक्ष्योऽयम् आत्मबोधो विधीयते. We did the 10th shloka last time. यथा आकाशः ऋषिकेशः नानोपाधिगतो विभुः तद्भेदाद् भिन्नवद्भाति तन्नाशे केवलो भवेत्. So, adhyasa, as in just as how we see the akasha as blue, there are clouds on it and all different kinds, or there is upadhi, as in the akasha which is confined within this particular area, this particular house, ityadi. There are so many things that limit our perception of a certain object. So here especially we are comparing Paramatma, Brahman, to Akasha, which is the closest that you can get as an Udaharanam. So Akasha, the only difference would be probably in the Srishti. Akasha was also created by Brahman, or it is an illusory appearance also. Only in that aspect there is a difference, but otherwise we accept Akasha as Vibhu, and there is nothing that can confine it. So nana upadigataha, when it is limited by different adjuncts, limiting adjuncts or upadis, it seems as if it is different. The clue is in as if it is different. The same way, Brahman also, when it becomes confined by the indriyas and karma and everything, then that also seems very different. Otherwise, the Atman in everybody in this world is the same. When that upadhi is gone, what is remaining is just one. It is not that, this akasha then merges with that akasha. There is a myriad of colors going on. Tatha nasti. There is no such, visual representation of what happens there. But there is just one that remains. It is an abstract concept for us to even think about. But yes, that's what it is. So tannashe upadhi nashe sati kevalaha ekaha eva atma tatra parishishyate. That is the only thing that remains. Now in the next shloka, nanu jati namadi visishtasya atmanaha katham nitya muktatvam iti akankshayam. We feel that atma is nitya mukta. It is ever liberated, right? But then we find every jiva in this world having a nomenclature, a samgnya, a nama, a jati. You are trying to distinguish each and every individual in this world. When these distinctions are present among the people, how can you say that the Atma is the same in everybody, and everybody, these are all only limiting adjuncts? So he comes about to the peculiarities also. It is not only in the indriya, etc. There are also the sthula sharira upadhi. Sukshma sharira upadhistu purva muktam. Adhuna tu sthula sharira upadhi. Right? Yeah. Nanopadhi vasadeva jati namashramadayaha atmanyaropita stoye rasavarnadi bhedavat. Nana upadhi vasat. Because of different upadhis, because of the effect of different upadhis, nana upadhi vasadeva, only because of that, jati nama ashramaadayaha atmani aropitaha vartante. Jati, nama, ashrama. Instead of nama, you find the reading of varna in certain cases. In some books, you will find the word varna there. Jati varnashramadayaha iti. So jati is manushyattvadihi jatihi. Jatihi to manushyattvadihi. What is manushyatva, etc.? One is a person or the other is an animal. Ityadi, there is a nest, cow nest to it, a horse nest to it. So ashwatvam, gotvam, ityadi. Jatihi to pratyekasya jivasya to tatra pratyekam jivaha. It is different, right? Jatihi, nama. Each one gets a different name. Or if you take varna, you can take kshatriya, vaishya, shudra, ityadi, brahmana. Ashramas are 4: brahmacharya, grihastha vanaprastha, and sannyasa ashrama. Each one is in a different stage of life. We say when we are shaishavam, you can take kaumaram. So he says jati nama ashrama adayaha. With that etc. Adi Shabdena, you can take other classifications also by which we differentiate people, differentiate one person from another person, one being from another being. There are so many distinguishing factors we come about. No, we have economic factors, we have country factors. There are so many things that we put in as adages for people to distinguish them, right? So all of these they do not qualify the Atma. They are only aropitam. Atmani aropitaha. Atmani here is kalatraye api jatyadi abhava dridhikaranarthaha. So Atmani eva, only because of nana upadi vashat eva. Why does he say only because of all of these upadis? This jati etc. can never be present always in Atma. Kalatritaye api, in all 3 times, either past, present or future. Jatyadi abhavaha tatra dridhi kriyate. It can never exist at all. So which means there is only the abhava or the absence of jati, nama, varna, etc. in Atma. And how do these come about in the Atma? Aropitaha. These are only aropitaha mayaya kalpitaha. They are only created by Maya, just as how now he gives the example here. The udaharanam here is toye rasa varnadi bhedavati. Water is clear. There is only madhuram in it. There is no other taste in water. It is also, the color is also very clear. There is no extra colors there. It is not black or brown or white or anything. Where do these colors come from? We say, oh, this water is bitter, this water is too sweet, or this water is tiktam, right? Parusham. So how do these rasas come into water? How do these varnas come into water? It is only with the association of prithvi padartha that jala gets its rasam or varnam. When it is muddy water, it's the mud that gives the brown color to the water. If it is orangish color, it is the chemicals that give the orange color in the water. It's not water by itself is very pure. There is no varna to it. The same way, Atma also has no varna in it, no color in it. Everything comes from the upadi or our experiences, samskara, which we have accumulated due to sukshma sharira, and those are translated into the sthula sharira when we take a janma, and we think they are part of our identity, but it's not. So yatha jale padarthantara samyogat, because of the association of another object. In water, you find the tastes of madhuradi rasatvam, shukladi varnatvam, there is also the color, etc. Ādi Shabdena, ghanata, oh, this water is heavier than that water. This water is thicker than the other water. This water is very light. Why do we say samudram? The water in ocean seems to be thicker than water in the nadi. It flows better. Or this water doesn't flow better. So those viscosity, etc. is because of the association of other padarthas. Tatha, in the same manner, Atmani kutastha asanga chidrupe. Kutastha, there is no change to it. Avikaryaha ityarthaha. So kutastha is something that is like a wedge between two logs. You find a wedge inside. It cannot move at all. Tatha atra atma api avikaryaha nischalaha asti. So kutasthaha. Asangaha, it does not get associated with any of these identities that we put on it. Chidrupaha, it is of the form of consciousness. Asmin atmani aropitaha. All of these that we see, jati, nama, ashrama, ityadikam tu, tatra aropitam vartate. Aropitam is illusory, kalpitaha. Is that clear? So tasmat, superimposed. Tasmat atmanaha jatyadi rahitatvam nitya muktatvam cha siddham. So it has been established with this shloka that Atma is not affected by any of these things. So it is not bound by Brahmanatvam or Kshatriyatvam or Nama. So this Atma, in other words, it says Vasamsi Jirnani Yatha Vihaya Navani Grannati Naroparani. It is the same Atma that lets go of this Shariram and goes into another Shariram. It acquires another Jati, another Nama, another Ashrama, etc. How is that possible? Only if the Atma is Avikarya can it start assuming other identities also, which means then the identities are all false. Is it clear? Nanopadhi Vashadeva Jati Namashramadayah Atmani Aropitaha Toye Rasa Varnadi Bhedavat. Vat here is Sadrisha. Just like how the differences, Bheda, the differences of taste, color, etc. can be seen in water and they are all superimposed on water. Aropitaha. In the same manner, the differences of Jati, Nama, etc. are all superimposed on Atman. Clear? Now, the next one is, we'll go with the Avatarika. The Vyakhyanam is very nice, so we will go with that. So, Idanim Maya Kalpita Upadhi Vashateva Jati Namadikam Ityuktam. So, we have already said that it is because of Maya, Kalpitam. The superimposition of Maya makes it possible for us to identify certain beings as Jati, Nama, etc., etc. So all of these are only within the realm of Maya. They do not come to the realm of Atma. Iti Uktam. Kete Upadhayaha. What are these Upadhis? Now we have to define what these Upadhis are for us to understand what it does to the Atman. Iti Akanshayam Sthula Sukshma Karanarupana Trin Upadhin Sardhadvayena Kramena Pratipadayati. So Sardhadvayena, 2.5 shlokas from this shloka number 12. He is going to explain Sthula Upadhi, Sukshma Upadhi and Karana Upadhi. Tatra Ado Sthula Upadhi Swarupam Aha. Now we have recognized what is Adhyasa. Now, how is this Adhyasa caused? This Adhyasa is caused by Upadhi. Now, what is the nature of the Upadhi? Upadhi can be Sthula Upadhi, that is gross limiting agent, or it is a subtle limiting agent, which is Sukshma Upadhi or a Karana Sharira, Karana Upadhi. Now, the first one is Sthulam. Panchikrita Mahabhuta Sambhavam Karma Sanchitam Shariram Sarvaduhkanam Bhogayatanam Uchyate. This is a very common this thing quote that we say, Shariram Bhogayatanam. Bhogayatanam Shariram. Shariram, this body is the ayatanam. It is the repository of bhoga, of any enjoyments. Sukha dukkhanam bhogayatanam. It is the place, ayatanam or the griham, for enjoying sukha as well as dukkha. The different differences in life. You enjoy all of these based through the shariram. The Atma does not enjoy. It is only through the shariram that we enjoy. What is this shariram? Karma sanchitam. This shariram, we have gotten this sharira because of karma. Not sanchita karma, but you take it as karmana sanchitam. Athava karmabhihi sanchitam. We have obtained this shariram because of the karmas that we have done before. Okay. So, karmana sanchitam shariram vartate. Shariram bhogayatanam iti uchyate. Further, what is this sharira made of? Panchikrita mahabhuta sambhavam. It is created by the mahabhutas, Prithvi, Ap, Tejo, Vayu, Akasha, by the 5 elements. And these 5 elements are not in their raw material, just as how raw gold cannot be used for any ornaments. It is too soft to be made into ornaments. You need to include other things into that gold for you to make it into a solid, sturdy ornament. In the same way here also, pure elements cannot be used for creating. We need some other elements, a bit of other elements also into it. So, Panchikritam. he has given the process of Panchikaranam in the Vyakhyana. We'll go over that. Vikshepa Shaktimat Ajnana Upahita Atma Sambhutanam Akashadinam Tamogunamsham Ekaikam Dvedha Tadardhamsham Chaturdha Vibhajya Swaswa Itara Bhageshu Panchadha Samyojanam Panchikaranam. Panchikaranam is the process of making it into 5. He has just explained it in a set of words. So Vidyaranya Swami has given a shloka for that. Dvidha vidhaya ekaikam. You take each one of those akasha and split it into 2 first. Akasha or Prithvi, Up, Tejas, Vayu. All of these 5 elements, you first split them into 2 parts. So these akashadi are Vikshepa Shaktimat Ajnana Upahita Atma Sambhutam. Sambhutam, it is created. All these 5 elements have been created. Sambhutanam. Because of Atma, it has been created by Atma, which is Upahita, which is confined by Ajnana Maya. So Atma Swarupa is there. Maya comes into action. Maya limits Atma. So Atma becomes capable of creating. So it creates these 5 elements. Because Atma, the Ajnanam has Vikshepa Shakti in it. It not only covers the Atma, it is also capable of showing it in different ways. So all of these Akashas are mere illusory appearances on the Brahman. So, and those illusory appearances can be possible only by Maya, which has the Vikshepa Shakti. It has the power of throwing. That is, it can throw up illusions. So, Vikshepa Shakti Mat, it has Vikshepa Shakti. Vikshepa Shakti hi asya asti iti Vikshepa Shakti Mat Ajnanam. Okay, asya asti. So, you take that like Rupavan, Dhanavan iti vat. So, the Ajnanam which has Vikshepa Shakti, it confines the Atma and it creates Akasha, etc. And those Akashas, you take the Tamoguna part of those Akashas and Ekaikam Dvedha Vibhajya. So, Dvedha Vidhaya cha Ekaikam. You split each one of those into 2. And then, Tadardhamsham, you take 1/2 of that, Chaturdha Vibhajya. Chaturdha Prathamam Punaha. You take 1/2 of those 2 splits and split it into 4 parts. Swa itara bhageshu sweswa itara dvitiyamshaihi yojanat panchadha samyojanam. So you take each one of those and put it into other 4 elements. Is that clear? Actually, this person gives a nice So you first split it into half. See, each one of this is half of earth, half of water, half of fire, half of air, vayu, and half akasha. The other half, you split it into 4. So you get 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8. Now, after you split the earth into 1/8, you put each of this earth in others. The water you put in others, except for water. So the fire goes into the other parts except the fire. Akasha goes in the others. And the same way, or Vayu, Akasha goes in the others. Do you understand how it forms? I'm sure you've heard it so many times. This Panchikaranam is just given it in a nice manner. So, Dvidha Vidhaya Chaikaikam, Chaturdha Prathamam Punaha, Swasvetara Dvitiyam Shaihi, Yojanat Pancha Pancha Te. So, this becomes 5 parts. One part is, half of it is earth, the others are all there. Only when this mixture happens, ityevam panchikritani mahabhutani akashadini eva sambhavaha upadana karanam. Only these become the panchikrita mahabhutas, become the upadana karanam or the material cause for shariram. So it is an adjective to shariram here. Panchikrita mahabhutaihi sambhuyate or panchikrita mahabhutani eva sambhavaha yasya hetuhu yasya. Sambhava here means hetu or karanam, upadana karanam. So the shariram, the body, which has its cause as the 5 elements which have been created in this panchikarana format. Karma sanchitam. Karma sanchitam is karma bhihi punya papa mishra rupaihi nimittaihi sampaditam. The sharira has come about because of a combination of both punya and papa that we have already done before. So karma bhihi punya papaihi sanchitam sampaditam. We have earned this sharira because of the karmas that we have done before. How is this shariram? Sthulam. Samashti Vyashti Atmakam. The Sharira is both Samashti Atmakam and Vyashti Atmakam. Samashti, you take it as Vishwarupa, where he is of the form of this entire world. Parabrahmam has this Vishwarupa, Shariram, Virat Purushasya Sharirastu, Ayam Brahmandaha eva tasya Shariram Bhavati. That is the macro level, Samashti. Vyashti, each Jiva comes in because of the karma. He gets the shariram because of the karma. So this body becomes the vyashti atmakam shariram. Sukadukkanam bhogayatanam bhogartham ayatanam bhogayatanam. This is an ayatanam, place or a seat of enjoyment. Enjoying what? Sarva dukkhana, sarva sukhanam api. So sukha dukkhani anubhavitum adhara bhutam ityuchyate. This shariram, this body becomes the adhara or the support for enjoying all kinds of happiness or sorrow. So panchikritam ityukte pancha mahabhutani tat karyam cha sarvam virat ityuchyate. That's what I said. Virat purushaha is your macro level. Your micro level would be your prajna, taijasaha or something like that, right? There is another name for it. Etat sthula shariram atmanaha. This is the sthula shariram for atma. This is your sthula upadhi. Is that clear? So panchikrita mahabhuta sambhavam karma sanchitam shariram sukha dukkhanam bhogayatanam uchyate. The next sloka is about Sukshma Upadhi. We'll do that next class. Okay.